Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel called Led by God with Brenda. My name is Brenda, and I hope everybody is having a blessed day. And today I'm going to be talking about fear versus faith, because that is so much that's been going on, that people live in fear. Then you got some that live in faith, and both of them actually consist of anticipation. Fear, you anticipate something bad happening. Something bad's going to happen. Faith, you anticipate something good happening. And I'm gonna give you definition of one first with fear. It says fear is an unpleasant, often strong emotion caused by anticipation or awareness of danger. It can also be an anxious concern, thinking something bad is going to happen. Then you have faith, confidence in what we hope for, and the assurance that the Lord is working, even though we cannot see it. Hoping for something good to happen. Those are the two definitions. And I want to give a list of what fear causes and what faith causes. I'm doing like I said, fear versus faith. And the first one I have is fear causes you to be discouraged. It causes discouragement. You don't think you could do something. You just keep you from wanting to do something because you're afraid. If you even try to do it, it may not even work. So you get discouraged and it make you not want to do it. On the other hand, faith makes you hopeful. You hopeful of things. You feel like if you do something, it could be something positive, You're not thinking negatively about it. So it makes you want to do it more because you're hopeful about it. It makes you feel good about it. So that's first one. The next one, fear causes you to make mistakes. You do something that you probably shouldn't have done. And you find, oh man, I shouldn't have done that one. It causes you to make mistakes. Probably every time when you do something out of fear, you probably came out of it like, I probably shouldn't have done that. I really probably shouldn't have done that. And on the other hand, faith, you cause to do, make the right choices. When you have faith in something, you hoping for the best, even with the mindset of hoping that it will be something good that will come out of what you do, out of that choice. Most likely, you're going to make the right choice. Most likely you will. Then the next one, fear will have you regretful. After you made that bad choice, that wrong mistake, then you get regretful. You regret that decision that you made. And then a lot of times, if you made a certain decision, it's hard to come back from that. So you really start regretting what you did because something came out of it that you didn't like. So of course you regret it. On the other side of that, you're satisfied. You did something. You're satisfied with what you did. You're happy about it. And your life, you feel your life is moving in the right direction when you are satisfied from faith. Having faith in something. Like I said, you're hopeful. You're making the right choices. Then you're satisfied. Okay. The next one I have is When you're in fear, you rush ahead of God. Man, I can't tell you how many times I tried to fix something myself, try to work it out myself, and rush ahead of God. And they were regretted it. I regretted it. I rushed ahead of God. Trying to do something on your own. You just don't want to wait. Oh, God's taking too long. So let me try to do this on my own and mess up every time. Man. On the other hand, when you have faith, you wait on God. You wait on God to work that thing out that He said He was going to work out, that He had worked out before. So what will make this different? If He worked out things before, why you can't trust Him and wait on Him this time? You know, that when you have that faith, you wait on Him. You don't go ahead of Him. You wait on Him. Hey, then you have fear, where you have worry and anxiety. That is me again. Worry and have anxiety about something. You just worry because you have that fear about something. Thinking that you can't do something, and you just, oh my goodness, that worry and that fear, that worry and anxiety just takes over. It takes over. You get very anxious. You can't sleep. 24/7, you worrying about this certain thing that you're not sure about. Just crazy. The opposite side of that, faith, when you have faith, you have content, you're calm, and you have peace. You have peace knowing that that thing is going to work out. When you say that you trust God and you worrying, that means you're not trusting Him at all. At all. But when you have that faith that things are going to work out, you just calm. You have that peace about you. You have that peace of mind. You have that peace of mind, knowing that it's going to be okay. You're going to be okay. The next one. When you have fear, you listen to lies. The lies of the enemy. When you have fear of something, all the negativity come in your head. It might be a person that might be saying something, be lying to you about something that maybe you can't do. Maybe lying about who you are. That's, you have that fear and you start to believe it. You listen to it because you're already afraid of if you try to do something. So you're going to have that fear of believing those lies. You'll listen to them more because you already got that, it's already in you. But when you have faith, you listen to truth. You listen to the truth that God has already told you that He's going to do, that He's going to make happen. You listen to the truth and not the lies of the enemy. Satan is the enemy. He's going to lie to you because he don't want you to have what God told you can have. Because you could delay what God told you can have if you don't believe that you can have it. You can delay it. So when you have faith, you will still listen to the truth. You'll listen to it, and you will have exactly what God told you can have. The next one, when you live in fear, you are suspicious. You trust nobody. You suspicious of everything. You want this, that go happen, that person go do this. You suspicious. You have zero trust. You don't trust no one. You worried about everything. You wondering, okay, if I go here, is somebody, watching me doing this? If I do that, what if somebody try to stop me from doing that? You're so suspicious of every single thing, of every single one. And that's not good to live like that, I know that we're supposed to really pay attention to things, but when you get suspicious of every single thing, you're not living. You're not living at all. The opposite side of it is trust. You trust more when you have faith. You trust in God more. You trusting in maybe a situation. You trusting in things that you know you should be doing, and you do it. You have more trust. You trust in the process. You really do. When you have faith, you trust in that process, that you're going to get through it. The next one, fear causes insecurity. Insecurity. You think that you can't do something because you're afraid to try it. It could be, trying something new. So it causes you to be insecure about something that you probably be great at. But because you have that fear, you just feel like you can't do it. You feel like you won't be a good fit for it. You feel like you're not going to succeed. You just get really insecure about so many different things. You could be insecure about how you look. I don't look right for this. It just really fear causes you to be very insecure about things and what you can do. On the opposite side of that, faith causes you to be confident. When you're confident, you feel good about something, you know this is going to work out, and you move it in a positive direction. You feel like, oh, I got this. I have confidence, especially if you have confidence that you know that God is going to work it out. Even if you don't have as much confidence in yourself, go to God. He will give you that confidence. Know that you got confidence in Him, and He will give it to you. Where you are weak at, He will make you strong. You will be strong in it. So if you're weak, if you feel like you're weak in something, go to God, pray about it. He will give you that confidence. He will give it to you. I'm telling you, He will do it. You will feel like you could do anything with that confidence that God can give you. And then the last one I have is fear can make you stagnant. It can stagnate you. Man, if you are so fearful of doing something, you're not sure of what decision to make because you're afraid of what can happen. If you make that decision, it can make you stagnant. You can not do nothing. Nothing at all. It will make you now you make a choice at all. Because even if you make that wrong choice, at least you made a choice. And sometimes you can, sometimes you making that wrong choice you made, you can make it better. You can learn from it. But if you stagnant, that means you have not made a choice at all. At all. That means you have not done anything about something. Nothing. And on the other side of that is persevere. You're going to persevere. You're going to push through it. Whatever you think that you can't do, whatever you think you might not be good enough, or it might be too hard. Guess what? You're going to persevere through it with faith. You're going to persevere. You go push through it. You go do it. You go try whatever you need to try. You go do it with perseverance. Now, this is a list I have, and I want to give example in the Bible of fear. And this is Matthew chapter 14, verses 22 through 33. And I read from the New King James Version. It says, immediately Jesus made his disciples get into the boat and go before him to the other side, while he sent the multitudes away, because the people that he was preaching to, those that needed healing, whatever. And when he had sent the multitudes away, he went up on the mountain by himself to pray. Now when evening came, he was alone there, but the boat was now in the middle of the sea, tossed by the waves, for the wind was contrary. Now in the fourth watch of the night, Jesus went to them, walking on the sea. And when the disciples saw him walking on the sea, they were troubled, saying, is a, it is a ghost. And they cried out for fear. See, so they fear. But immediately Jesus spoke to them, saying, Be of good cheer. It is I. Do not be afraid. And Peter answered him, said, Lord, if it is you, command me to come to you on the water. So he said, which is Jesus, come. And when Peter had come down out of the boats, he walked on the water to go to Jesus. But when he saw that the wind was boisterous, which is, I guess, wild, he was afraid. There's fear again. And beginning to sink, he cried out, saying, Lord, save me. And immediately Jesus stretched out his hands and caught him and said to him, O you of little faith, why did you doubt? And when you got into the boat, the wind ceased. Then those who were in the boat came and worshipped him, saying, Truly, you are the Son of God. So there you have it. The fear in there, and Jesus like, yeah, you have little faith. You had all this fear because you thinking that you were going to drown. But I was right there. Jesus was right there to save him, because he didn't have that faith in Jesus that he was going to be okay. He didn't have that faith. Then I have an example of faith in the Bible. Okay, this is Hebrews 11:7. This is the New King James Version. By faith, Noah, being divinely warned of things not yet seen, moved with godly fear, prepared an ark for the saving of his household, by which he condemned the world and became heir of the righteousness, which is according to faith. By faith, now this is chapter 11, verse 8. By faith, Abraham obeyed when he was called to go out to the place which he will receive as an inheritance. And he went out not knowing where he was going. Verse 9. By faith, he dwelt in the land of promise as a foreign country, dwelling in tents with Isaac and Jacob, the heirs with him of the same promise. Verse 10. For he waited for the city which was foundations, whose builder and maker is God. Verse 9. By faith, Sarah herself also received strength to conceive seed, and she bore a child when she was past the age, because she judged him faithful who had promised. She judged God because she thought that I'm too old to conceive. I don't believe it. She actually laughed when she heard that she was going to conceive a child. She laughed at it. Well, those are the examples of faith. And yeah, those are the faith, fear versus faith. And I said it's better to have that faith. You want to live a positive life, and you want to live a life of just moving ahead and persevering and knowing that you can do things, and knowing that you got guys to help you when you don't feel like you can do it yourself. You have less worry, you have more peace. So that's the word I have for you today. Just pray that everybody to have a blessed rest of the day. And I know today is Father's Day. Just if your father's still here, enjoy your fathers, that you have here. And, you know, if you have children, enjoy days with your children. And I'll see you next week. And remember, when you know better, you do better. All right. Have a blessed day.